Welcome to the Temple of Olympus. My name's Cyrus. I am the Temple Magus and Lineage Authority here at the Temple of Olympus. And today I'm going to be talking about the Olympian flame. There are many people in occult circles that talk about the black flame, and this is known as the inner light of the adept or the magician. However, there are also other flames, the white flame, the red flame, blue flame, right? We have a bunch of different flames, but the golden flame, the Olympian flame, is particularly intriguing. The immortal flame that turns the blood of the gods into gold. This flame lives within the heart of every soul. It is the essence of immortality itself, eternal life. I discovered this flame, also known as the hero's flame, when I first started working with Father Enki. And I was shown that the black flame was never the end-all be-all, that it was more so a stage in developing the magician's flame body. And I was shown the various different flames that we are to interact with and initiate ourselves through. And this golden flame appeared to be something truly transcendental. While the white flame represents infinite life, bliss, and the black flame, the death of the ego, the false self, pure, raw, primordial power. The golden flame revealed itself to me as something, the culmination of these two forces. The balance between life and death. In fact, the transcendence of them both. There have been days where I've worked with this flame and it has completely up-leveled anxiety, fears around whatever I may be facing or being challenged by. And it has also very protective qualities as well. Protection, especially against malicious forces, especially vampiric or more negative reptilian type forces. This golden flame, in a sense, purifies all vampiric matrices. It is the hero's flame, it is the solar Christ, and it devours all that which does not promote or sustain life. And the interesting thing about this flame is you unlock more of it the more you descend. That's something that was very intriguing. The flame doesn't just sit still in a sense. You actually have to go into the underworlds to a degree and really fix your roots and look at your karma and transcend whatever is down there into a more sustainable expression for your consciousness. So the Olympian flame requires you to transcend your limitations, the parts of you that are, in a sense, abyssal or overly giving or overly taking. It is a perfectly balanced state, to say the least. Being immortal comes at a cost. You can neither overindulge or deprive yourself of desire. And there is a very delicate space in which the golden flame resides. Now, finding this balance without this flame is incredibly hard. So working with the flame directly, with this golden flame, allows the adept, the initiate, to balance it with much more ease, especially when worked with diligence and consistency. Working with this flame and unlocking its full potential all at once is dangerous. So, consistency is required, and a slow, steady pace is required. So, how can you start working with this flame? You have to first visualize the two poles of your toroidal field. We have the primordial light, right? We have the soul star, Ein Sof, the Hunapku, right? The great giver, the giver of life, infinite life force. And then we have the black sun beneath the feet. These are the two poles of our toroidal fields. And we naturally age and get drained of this life force from the heavens, this white flame, if you will, as we live in the world. As we go through struggles and challenges, we get further and further swallowed into this black sun. So the first step to doing this is to become a vessel in which this primordial light can flow through the body, through the circuits, through the central channel with ease, and eventually feeding the black sun. And feeding this will start creating a thermomorphic effect, meaning it will start warming up your holographic field to increase your vibratory rate, to increase your vitality, and to seal any leakages in your aura that are draining your life force, your life energies into the 3D matrix. So you are like a battery in that sense. You have a magnetic pole and you have an electrical pole. And if you don't connect to your power source, which is infinite, you're going to get drained like a battery. So we want to open up the circuits and really allow that light to flush through and feed the black sun. That energy will reverberate back up, and as you do this, your aura will become more solarized. You'll start to feel more of a solar presence, because when you start merging the white sun and the black sun's currents, it starts to create this golden field, this golden body, this solar body. So you want to visualize this white sun, or swastika, if you will, spiraling clockwise, looking down, or counterclockwise, looking up. And you want to visualize the black sun beginning to spiral counterclockwise, moving upwards. And this will create a solar field, a fully integrated field, alpha and omega field within you. And this will begin to ignite this Olympian golden flame. So that is one way of igniting this flame. And like I said, you want to take it slow. It's very difficult to not only tap into the full force of this flame, but it's also very harsh. Some people can even dematerialize, if I'm going to be honest. So you definitely want to take it slow. I'd say 15 minutes a day minimum. Maybe up to 30 is ideal. And this will give you a nice charge on a cellular level, on a subatomic level. It will be very nourishing and balancing. But additionally, I have channeled from the gods an Olympian flame incantation. And you can use this incantation, I'd say up to 25 times a day, 36 times if we're pushing it, just to really attune the self to this flame. And this incantation is Olympiana Fera Mastiana. So you keep repeating that. Olympiana Fera Mastiana. Olympiana Fera Mastiana. Olympiana Fera Mastiana. You keep repeating this and you will start rocking. You'll start feeling an energy moving through your body. You'll probably even lose control of your body to a degree. It will just start moving on its own. And you will feel a lot of different things. You can feel emotions come up, guilt come up, shame come up, even fears can emerge from this type of exercise. Anything that's really constricting your energy in a sense, any karmic blocks or roots of your tree that grew in ways that are not really in alignment with your higher self circuitry will be reshaped and realigned to embody that God self, that God consciousness. So it is a very powerful exercise. It is a very sacred practice. Please do not do it while intoxicated. And don't try to teach this to too many people. In fact, I recommend not teaching it to anyone, because it can create complications, especially if you're not like really trained in this practice. It can become dangerous and it can be very overwhelming. So it's good to use this mantra on your own and to help heal your karma and work on your own energy. So that's all I really have to share regarding the Olympian flame. It's really helpful for protection. It's really helpful for energy work, for inner healing, for developing psychic powers, and overall purification. It has so many uses. In fact, if you ask me, this flame is a 12 spiral force of the zodiac, like from the heart. So it's in a way expressing itself from the heart, and it is like the culmination of the 12 gods of Olympus and all their flames. So all the powers of the gods, your connection to them, this collective consciousness, you can connect through the Olympian flame. So it's very powerful, very useful. I recommend it to everyone. If I'm going to be honest, I think, especially the world we live in right now, we need this flame more than ever. And we need people to use it in a way that helps themselves and not destroy themselves. Because if you do go overboard with this flame, you can, in a way, destroy yourself. I'm going to get into that in another video, and I'll be talking more about it because people do need to know about the certain risks when it comes to overworking yourself with this flame. So yeah, that will be all. If you have any questions, feedback, leave them in the comment sections below. You can also reach out to me via Instagram, Patreon, or the temple's email address. So if you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And make sure to check out those exclusive temple spells on the Patreon. And until next time.